Hello, sir. Thank you very much for your time. So I would like to ask you, as we are just 5 days away from Extreme Rules, your debut was less than 2 months ago, and now Vaudevillains will fight for the Tag Team Championships. Did you ever expect to be in that spot this soon?
No, and to be fair, I'd never expected a lot of what's come my way in my life and my career, especially since joining WWE a couple of years ago. This whole thing has been, I know it's a cliche, but it's been a whirlwind, especially the last 2 months, like you've said. And I couldn't be more excited, I couldn't be more happy, and I couldn't be more ready to be in that position.
And on a scale from 1 to 10, being 10 the maximum, can you tell us the chances you have to defeat the New Day at Extreme Rules this next Sunday?
So 1 to 10, 10 is the maximum. What are our chances? I mean, if I'm being generous, or, you know, I'd say 15.
10 is not enough, never.
Exactly.
Okay, and we are already seeing Camp WWE as a part of the new content on the WWE network. Would you like to be a part of it, part of Camp WWE, and what are your thoughts on the new series?
I think it's very cool. I like the way that the WWE network is always expanding content. You know, it's not just old wrestling footage. It's not just the current pay-per-views, even though that right there is, you know, for any wrestling fan, for any WWE fan, for any sports entertainment fan, that right there is worth the price of admission. But we're putting out a bunch of these original shows, which I think are awesome. I was around when they were filming Breaking Ground. I was around when they started doing this Edge and Christian show. And yeah, in Camp WWE, you know, I'm a big Simpsons fan. I'm a big Family Guy fan. I've always grown up liking those, you know, campy-style comedy cartoons. So the fact that WWE is getting involved, someone like Seth Green, and putting this cartoon show on our network, which I think is awesome. And would I like to be a part of it? If only if they can get me singing and I can do my own voice. Because there's nobody who can match what I do better than me.
And we just created an NXT section on our website. What are your advices for us to succeed with it, and what do you think we have to focus on?
I think there's a lot that's kind of that's a tough question, because there's so much to focus on with NXT, which is a good problem to have, because there's always new talent coming in. And I would say the one thing is the NXT TV product is front and center. So, you know, it's on the network, which is all over the world. So the people you see every Wednesday night on NXT are definitely the primary focus. But there's a lot of people who are coming up and constantly coming into that performance center in Orlando that are bright and hungry and have a lot of talent and bright futures. And anytime you can focus on someone who might not be directly on our TV show yet, but maybe has, you know, has showed up, has made a few waves, has done whatever, maybe done an interview or something, get a chance to look at any brand new talent that comes in there, even before they get on to the NXT TV program, because I'm telling you, it moves fast, and there's constantly people ready to take that spotlight.
Thank you very much for your advice. And just the last question, what do you think of the new NXT superstars being called to the main roster? And do you like the new era, or you still prefer the bygone era?
Well, see, as part of the crop of NXT superstars who recently come up to WWE, obviously I'm a huge fan of all of us, but especially the Vaudevillains. But I would say that the new era is just fine, but I tend to write it with a little bit of flair from the bygone era.
And I would like to ask you about yesterday night at Raw. What a message you sent to the New Day. But would you like to use the time machine to go to the future, for example, to next Monday and see what happened at Extreme Rules?
As tempting as that proposition might be, well, first of all, I think we did a little bit of damage to the time machine. I don't know if it's going to be doing a whole lot of time travel anytime soon, just ask Xavier Woods. But as tempting as that opportunity might be, you know, it's about the journey, right, not the destination. So I'm going to enjoy my day on Sunday. We're going to enjoy beating the New Day on Sunday, and we're going to enjoy winning the WWE Tag Team Championships on Sunday at Extreme Rules.
And now that you're talking about enjoying, being called just 2 months ago to the main roster, do you have some enjoyable moments so far?
I mean, the whole, I said before, like, the whole thing is like, it's been a whirlwind and has been just really, really exciting. Just your first couple of weeks after we got zipped off to London to do, Raw and SmackDown in London, and anytime I get a chance to travel around the world is really huge to me, and it's really close to my heart, because I've always been I was a kid who grew up in suburban Illinois. I saw cornfields and flat land my whole life, so I've always wanted to see the world. So anytime I can get out of the country, get out of my comfort zone, get into somewhere new, I think it's such a great opportunity. And so just like that, like I said, being whipped off to London, getting to go to California. I'd never been to California before we did Monday Night Raw in the Staples Center. And little things like that, just getting to see the world and going to new places every single week have been amazing.
And, do you remember from the moment you were called to the main roster, and how was it?
Oh, it was incredible. And to be told, we were actually told on the night of WrestleMania 32 in Dallas, we were informed that we were going to be coming to Raw and SmackDown and traveling with the main roster every week. And so to be told that on the day of the biggest event of the year, and so you're already there, you're excited just to see the show, let alone be a part of that company, and then they tell you, you're making the next big move in your career. It was, I'll never forget where I was. I'll never forget how it felt, and it was just a sense of, I guess, accomplishment, of course, but kind of in a weird way, a sense of relief in just the idea of like, it's validation that you're doing something right. You're doing something that people want to see, that people want to be a part of, that people are enjoying and want more of. So there's just that sense of satisfaction of this is right and this is going well, and I'll never forget how it felt that day.
And the last one, your entrance is really unique, and I would like to know, where do you find your inspiration for it?
I don't know. Like it's just like with the tag team name of the Vaudevillains and the idea behind it. It kind of just flowed out. It wasn't hard, brain-racking labor. I know when I came out as Aiden the artiste, I came out with a spotlight, and so I figured we wanted to do a spotlight, something because it's a very cool entrance, and not a lot of people do it, and the black and white just felt natural, and we had our friend Ryan Katz help us with the Barker entrance on the video and all that stuff, and it all just kind of came together. It was one little thing at a time. It was the spotlight, then the black and white, then the video, then the staging and the posing. It was actually really, really easy, which is when the best ideas come. They just come. You don't have to work too hard at them. So it was kind of a communal effort between me, Simon, and a couple of close colleagues and friends, but it came very easily.
That's everything for me. Thank you so much again for your time, and good luck moving forward.
Thank you very much.